Hey guys, Oscar from MST TV here, and we're with Tommy Ning, who played PK Fire today at MOS, and he came second, losing to Russell. So, why did you play PK Fire?
I thought it was the most consistent deck to play, and like you could main deck stuff to beat the best deck, which is ABC. And yeah,
How many ABCs did you play?
I played against 3, and I beat all of them.
Oh, that's some spicy tech you have to beat ABC, I see. What are some other matchups? Anything unique?
Burning Abyss Infernoid, a Paleozoic deck that I played in Swiss and the finals that bodied me, and what else? I don't really remember.
Yeah, I feel like Paleozoics with 8-9 Book of Moon effects are probably a pretty good deck against PK Fire.
Yeah, and like the fact that the monsters come back if I like kill them too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Alright, we're going to go into the deck profile. Okay, so let's see the deck profile.
Okay, so MVP of the day, 3 cherries. It's like the card doesn't need to think, and like you just play it and you banish the ABCs, and also like I play other cards to banish like Spirit, but I only put this in game 1 against those decks. And yeah, it's a card that you don't need to think with, and like I have a pretty big head, so like thinking won't come into off.
Yeah, not thinking is good
Yeah,
sometimes.
Not thinking's good. Like yeah.
Winter Guide.
Tour guide,
Nothing.
whatever.
Yeah.
I opened this like, if I could say a good 60 to 65% of my games, I opened it.
Pretty good.
Opened Terra Top once.
About 20% above the average of a 3-card
Yeah.
opening.
3 Scarm. Always side out 1. Same with Farfa. It's like best card, but except against Paleozoic because you can't banish anything. Yeah, I always side out 1 of those 2, and like a Sur, Self-Explanatory, a Grab,
Pretty standard.
1 Libic.
Libic.
It works well with the Phantom Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And this is really good. It's like amazing. Like with Beatrice, like you can get rid of back row so easily, and like you can loop this a lot too. So if they set 2, you can bounce 1 on when they end and bounce 1 on your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The searchable MST, really.
Yeah, searchable MST. 3 boots. I love boots.
Zoom.
Best card. Search them. 2 cloak. Yeah.
Only 2?
Yeah, I don't want to play 3 because like I always like having boots more because it specials from the hand, and yeah, only need 2. I side out 1 of those too. I don't side out this though. It's just a filler card. I can dump anything I want. It's like either a cloak or a boots.
1 of gloves, yep.
Yeah. And then the last of the monsters, 2 Maxi. Yeah, I don't need to explain that. And then 3 Allure. Because in the beginning of the event, I did not have any desires, but after I traded, I did get desires, so this was the filler card. Double Twin Twister. I don't know how I feel about that card. I feel like I don't need it at game 2 and 3 against ABCs and other decks. If I go first with Twin Twister, it's kind of dead, but yeah. Foolish. Don't need to explain that. It's like any card I want. Rhoda. It can be... It's just a boots. I only search boots with this. And so charged because
How many times did you resolve this today? Do you know?
I did not resolve it at all.
At all?
None.
Oh,
I did
okay.
not draw it at all.
Rip Soul Charge.
Ripped so charged. I milled it more than I drew it.
Yeah, that's...
And then best card in the game right now, Dimensional Barrier.
How'd you like it at first? Did you ever flood with it?
Yeah, it's like you have a Dante and you play this and you win. You call like people activate Brilliant Fusion, I activate that, and then people. I do this on the draw phase against ABCs when they have parts too, and yeah, they can't do anything. And then 3 Fog Blade. Searchable Phoenix Chain.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see the extra deck.
F-Zero, I don't think you need... Actually, I won 1 game with it against, what's it called? ABC, because they had a set part and a union attached to it, and I used Fog Blade to bring back Break Sword, and I made this, and then I attacked over him for game. Yeah, I think I would have lost that game if I didn't have it. Levier, something,
Cool.
yes. Corbage and Giga Brilliant.
How many times did you use this?
I used it like 2 times, and that was to get rid of the parts. Everyone summons in defense mode, so this only bounces defense, so it works out.
Pretty good. The lone Beatrice now.
One Beatrice, like
You wish you could play more.
I wish I could play more. Like it's the best card in the deck. Like I think it's the best card by far. And then 2 Break Sword. I was borrowing one, and at last minute I didn't think I was gonna need 2. I didn't think I was gonna need 2, but then I borrowed one, and it was a good thing I did because I summoned 2 like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, I think 2 Break Sword is pretty
Yeah.
standard in this deck. I'm kind of surprised you only
Yeah.
played 2 Dantes?
Yeah,
Wow, why'd you only play 2 Dantes?
because I never needed the third one, and the extra deck room is already like so tight.
Yeah, I mean, you would imagine that with Beatrice at 1, that Dante, you'd want to make Dante more just as the card. I guess with Beatrice at 1, you can't make that many Beatrice, which means Dante is not exactly that much utility.
Yeah. And honestly, if I go through 2 Dantes, I already cycled through all my resources already. And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good point.
so I don't really know. And then Dark Rebellion, like, really good. Like, I'd play that over, what's the other one? The one that banishes Rhapsody?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rhapsody.
Yeah, because it's a beater. That's
Rhapsody
all.
is a pretty common staple now because of ABC.
Yeah. And then the Pilgrim, this card, it's like, when I play it, I win. Like, that's how it works. Like, if Beatrice dies, I win. Like, Farfa and that is, like, the best. And then my Cherries target,
Totally awesome.
it's only because I main deck Cherries that I play this. Like, if I'm playing against a Trito deck, I side the Cherries out. Because I don't think it's worth it at that point. And then the Virgil, it came in clutch in one of the games. Like, I got barriered, and they called XYZs, and I realized I had a Ghost Reaper in hand, so I normaled it and made a Virgil for game. It's like, my
Yeah, I
team,
saw that was in top 8, right?
yeah, teammate Jasper talked me down about it. He was like, "Yo, don't play Virgil. It's bad. You waste through." I'm like, "It saved me. It saved me."
You're like, no, I'm the leader now.
Yeah, and then Spirit and ABC Dragon.
ABC Buster.
Yeah, ABC Buster Dragon. Yeah,
Both for Cherries targets.
yeah, cherries.
So let's see the sideboard.
Good sideboard. 3 Chaos Hunter. I don't know how I feel about this card. Cause like, sometimes when I draw it, it's really good, but sometimes it's like absolutely terrible.
Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me that it's just a suboptimal sideboard card, but it's one of like the very few sideboard cards that you can actually respond to turn 1 against ABC and it being fairly effective.
Yeah, and I also thought like if I open 3 of these, 3 cherries in there, and like 2 Maxi, I put it in here, I would have a very high chance of drawing my side cards.
It's the rule of 8.
Yeah. And then it's also really good against ABC in the fact that when they make stuff and if I draw this after they have the ABC Dragon, I can always use this effect with a Farfa, so it baits out their ABC Dragon on their turn, and they have to banish, and they can't do anything after that. Yeah. Kaiju. There's a ruling. It was my fault because I Kaiju'd an S0 when he already activated the effect, and then I Raigeki him after, and I didn't know S0 wasn't continuing.
Not F-Zero, it was Utopic Zexal.
Yeah, Utopic Zexo, right? Yeah.
Yes, I remember that ruling. That was very chaotic for me.
Yeah.
It was an irreparable game state where you Kaiju'd at a Utopic Zexal, and then some things happened, and it was an irreparable game state and accepted game state.
Yeah.
But I mean, why'd you play this Kaiju over Gameciel?
I played. It was more Blue Eyes for Blue Eyes, because then I thought Blue Eyes would use the Grand Gate if I couldn't get rid of it, and also like I didn't want to pick up Gasmecios for like 8 each.
Okay, that's why you're playing Gold Rare, I guess.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and then Dark Hole Raigeki, very good call on my part. Like it actually came in clutch. It almost won me a game against the Paleozoic, but you know that deck is nuts.
It's a really bad matchup for you.
Yeah, and this is for Blue Eyes too. Like all their monsters are like 25 and up, so like it's kind of hard to get over. So like I like board wipes. 1 Twin Twister, so I have the third one. I have 2 in the main, and 3 System Down. Every time I played against ABC and I sided that in, I drew it. Yeah,
Pretty good.
pre-sack. And then for Metal Foes, it was anti-spell. I didn't play against any Metal Foes though. They all died in the early round.
Yeah, it seems like there were a lot of Metalfoe players, but they just didn't do very well. Like there was only one in the top 8, I believe. That was Chansey playing it. Interesting mismatch rarities you have there.
Yeah.
Didn't bother you at all, I guess. But okay, well, is there anything else you want to say about your deck?
I think it's a good deck this format. It can main deck stuff to beat the best deck. I just don't like the Paleozoic matchup. I would put in Jinzos for sure. Jinzos, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, thank you very much for the profile. Do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
I'd like to shout out Team Sexus, right? Today we had a very hard fought battle with Team Dank Deals. And Team Stank Deals versus Team Dank Deals. Marcus put up a really good fight. You know, I don't think that's going to be the last battle for sure. Yeah.
All right, the saga continues of Stank vs. Stank. My name is Oscar from MST TV. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. Until next time, remember to hold on to your MST.TV.